like TV.
Are you ready? Fight!
Books are the more important source of knowledge to learn from. First, there is a limit on life sciences, but there is no limit on books. First, when learning from life sciences, we have to move more. This makes people tired, but books never make us tired because we don't have to move to learn from them. Second, life sciences require us to move to many different places, but with books, we don't need to move around from place to place. Finally, there is an unlimited number of things to do, which can overwhelm us. On the other hand, there is a limited number of books, so it's easier to learn from their source of information.
Books are the more important source of knowledge because we can learn things more safely. First, books teach us dangerous things first. We can learn how to build a house from a book first. Secondly, we can learn how to do a science experiment from a book before we do it in the classroom. Finally, we can learn how to do a science experiment from a book first. It would be very dangerous to drive without reading all the rules first. Learning things by doing them first could cause us to lose a limb or our eyesight. So we learn more from books and from life experiences.
I think that books are more convenient to learn from. First, when you read books, later the information will be clear. This is because our brain be able to recall things more easily. Second, when you read books, we can read them anywhere and anytime, like in a car, on the bus, or other modes of public transportation. Finally, we can get a good score in our test. Later, by writing notes in our test books, we can do that with life experience.
I think reading books are better than having life experiences because books give us a lot of interesting facts. For example, first, books can be fun when we read them a lot. They can give us about how big a whale is. Next, when we read a book, our parents will like to. This is because we can become smarter. Last, many times the book's information is so interesting. So I think books are better than life experiences.
Hello, my name is Ella and these are my teammates Kim Soo-young, Kim Sung-kyun, Lee Soo-jin. Our team thinks that books are more convenient than life experiences. We have three examples of why life experiences are not better than books. First, we can learn things in books, and books have pictures so we can understand easily, and we can carry books anywhere, and we read books, and we can go to university. I think that books are more comfortable than life experiences. My first example is that we can learn things directly from experiences. For example, that I can learn how to drive at my age, but I can read about it in a book. My second example is that we can learn things more conveniently. For instance, we can carry books anywhere. My last example is that we can be explained comfortably about things, like we can do more comfortably. For example, that we can learn how to do a science experiment before we actually do it.
Books have more pictures than life experiences. Since books have more pictures, we can see them more closely instead of reading something for real. So using a book to study is more comfortable, also convenient to see. For another example, books have easy to understand words, so we can understand them very easily. Instead of listening to explanations that are bringing words, it will be more fun and easier to just read them. The third example is that the explanations are more specific, so we can know many things that we want to know. Therefore, books give us more knowledge than life experiences.
Books are the more important source of knowledge because we can learn things more safely. First, book teaches us dangerous things first. We could learn how to build a house before we actually do it. Secondly, we could know how to do science experiment before we do it in the classroom. Finally, we could learn how to drive from a book first. It could be very dangerous to drive without reading all the rules first. Learning things by doing them first could cause us to lose a limb or eyesight. So I think we learn more from books than from life experiences.
I think reading books are more important than life experiences. First, we can't always learn by life experiences. For example, if we want to learn about USA, we can't really go there, but we can read about it and learn it. Second, in school, we usually learn by textbooks. For example, we learn math and social studies by textbooks. Third, if we want to go travel to somewhere, we should use books or maps to arrive at correct place. For example, if we don't use books or maps, then we can arrive at wrong direction.
Look that way.
Ella, you said you can learn driving skills from books, but it is your first driving and you are driving with reading a driving guide, but it is more easier to learn from a driving teacher with life sentences. What do you think about it?
But we have age limit to do a drive and we can't learn from teacher and we have age limit to do so we can't learn and we can't go to drive academy.
Good.
You said we read book and drive, but we catch the handle and drive. Our feel is different. We have accident.
Oh, if you hold your book and drive, you can get an accident.
However, at home we could memorize also. However, at the home we could memorize all car information book, and we could not need to read from a car.
Suyeon, you said books are learned very easily, but I think we can't learn about books easily. For example, when you have different and difficult words, we can't read books. What do you think about it?
Learning from books are
Easier.
but easily.
Easier.
Easier, but you said that I said that life experiences are more easier to learn. So I think you listen.
You didn't listen. You didn't listen.
Tongyan, you said we can learn how to drive a book first, but I think we can teach our parents. What do you think about it?
Read all the rules from a book, so it could not be very dangerous. Also, and parents learn how to drive from a book too.
Jung Young-bin, you said that life experiences teach danger things, but I think that books are more dangerous because we learn from books. We learn from books. We can learn things. We can cheat the test, and we can learn dangerous things that like vocabulary and like yoke.
Okay.
I said dangerous thing is your heart is your leg is broken and cheating is only seeing them. We are too dangerous from your broken legs. We are so dangerous.
You mean it is dangerous?
I think he's saying about losing a limb. Lose a limb.
I said the dangerous thing is not cheating or somebody is broken.
It is lose a limb.
Cheating is you're cheating that one person, but you're wrong though.
Jaehyun, you said we can read books anytime, but when we go to work and we have to be hard at work or when we swim or when we skate, it will be dangerous and hard to read a book. Also, when we read to when we have to read the book by tomorrow, we and it is our company. We have to go home and read. So I think you are wrong.
In my argument, I said we can do that, but you think I said you must do it.
You said when we read books, we could read anywhere. However, we could not read books such as in the swimming pool because books could get wet. So I think your opinion is wrong. What do you think about this?
We can't, that's true, but we can read books home or in the car.
You said books have interesting facts, but some books can't have interesting facts. Not all books have interesting. What do you think about it?
But when we read a comic book, it can be interesting.
Our theme still thinks that books are. Our team still thinks that books are more better than life experiences to learn. Also, we learn many things that life experiences are sometimes better than books. So, but we still think that books are more better than life experiences.
Books have creative souls, but life sciences doesn't have creative souls. Books have creative souls, but life sciences doesn't have creative souls. And our team thinks book is more convenient to learn from, and the other team thinks life sciences are better than books. But life sciences isn't better than book because it is not convenient and easy to learn from. Thank you for listening.
Round of applause, everyone. And handshaking.
양팀은 서로 박수
Handshaking.
주고 평가단은 점수.
Okay, so the winner